Alright, hello everyone, to what might be the final 999 stream as we work towards the end to get to the final revelations of who Zerp is and what's going on and if any of this actually fits together. Which I'm hoping it does, but honestly I don't really see how. People have been saying that the true ending is very long, so we're going to try to blaze through the rest of this game as fast as possible in order to try to do this all at once. And we begin once again in the third-class cabin with the number 5 door on it. We're jumpy. We don't know what we're doing here, what's going on, what's happening. It won't come off. It's a bracelet with number 5 on it. What could that mean? What do we have to do? I don't know. Oh no. Here comes water. Room's flooding, and we have to escape. Okay, so let's see. We looked at that. There's a key in there. There sure is. Yep, it's a key. Pick it up. There we go. Nope, that's not what I want to look at. No, don't look at that. We want to get back to the curtain, open the mirror, take the key, have a flashback. The flashback for the final time of Jumpy going into his apartment thinking, huh, that's weird, there's fresh air in here. And then, oh no, man in a gas mask. We're playing the nonary game, a game where you will put your life on the line. Okay. Nope, don't look at the mirror. No time for that. What we have time for is this briefcase. Oh, that's right, I have to select the blue key, put it in there. And, oh, right, tutorial. And I actually came kind of prepared tonight. I actually wrote down the codes myself. I'm thinking ahead. There we go. Let's see if these numbers work. They do. How about that? Let's pick that up. That's right. I know all of the codes. I know all of Zerp's tricks now. Well, hopefully. Hopefully, nothing trips me up before we get to the end. I think I should have everything I need, though. Okay, so this was 7, 4, 8, 5. There we go. I mean, it makes sense, you know, if supposedly all of these runs we've been doing have been happening in the story, then I would expect Jumpy would be very familiar on how to get out of this room by now. Right, the file, the digital root. You know all about that. I believe it was 1, 6, 7, and lever. There we go. And hopefully for the last time, we've escaped the third-class cabin. And at this point, I just hold down right on the D-pad to just go through all of this until we finally get to a choice. Do I know what route to take to the end? I looked it up. There was no spoilers in the thing I looked up, no story spoilers. But I looked at what the path was supposed to be just to make sure that I was able to take it. So I think I know what we have to do. Right, Jumpy is still just narrating all this out loud, as everyone else is just trying to ignore him, wondering who this guy is, who's talking to himself, and acting like no one else can hear him. And now no one knows what to do. No one knows what's happening. No one knows what the nonary game is. We know place is flooding. We know that's happening. And now this was the place where they just kind of all stood around, not really wanting to do anything, arguing amongst themselves, and I think they wasted around an hour and a half of game time doing this. Yes, I do hope Jumpy comes to the conclusion that June killed the rabbits all along, just so she could spend some time with him, and that's the key to everything. I still think the ship itself is Zerp. It's the only thing that makes sense. The safe ending that we got does correspond with that, as we heard Zerp's voice, but he was not around, we didn't see him. I mean, what other explanation could there be? Number 9. I guess we'll never find out his name, huh? Number 9, doomed to repeatedly just blow up. Right here, as history repeats. What's that? 0 is Obama? Of course, it makes all the sense. Oh, okay, so we just, I think people said this choice didn't actually matter, so we just open the door, see all the exploding guts. Yes, you see, if you take Obama's name and then turn the letters into numbers and then add them together, you get the formula for Ice 9. Only if you go back into the past 20 years, though. I don't think we ever chose that. I don't think this choice matters, but let's get the answer wrong. Wait, no, that's not it. Alright, and this actually is new dialogue, huh? Oh, okay, now we're back to old dialogue, so we can just fast forward through it. Snake got special information about how the nonary game works, and he's all smug about it. He's all smug because he knows something we don't know. He's like, take a look at this, and we're like, we can't read Braille. And he's like, oh, really? I guess I'm gonna have to read it to you. And we continue on until they get to the point where they eventually realize they have to make a decision. And yep, wasting time. It's 10:30. Hour and a half has passed already. And looks like that we're breaking up into groups, so this will be one of the important choices. This part is not actually the choice, though. This is just asking a question. Okay, here's the important choice. Now, from the notes I took, it was door 4 that we have to go in to head towards the true ending. Is that correct? People are saying 4. Okay, so which door did we want to go through? We decided that door brackets 4 would be fine. Okay. So going through door 4, that'll put us with June, Clover, and Santa once again. Are you trying to say that Zerp is perhaps a Dracula? Maybe Laura herself? As the digital actress is playing yet another role? Alright, so we have to find the dead, and we have to turn off the bomb, and we did that. And we're looking around, what do we do? Okay, now we turned the dead off, okay. And at the sound of lots of running feet. Find a way out? Okay. And here we are in the second class cabin. Alright, so what we had to do here... Let's see, we have matches to pick up. Yes. We went into... Oh. We get dialogue. That's not an important choice, I don't think. Right, how do we get kidnapped as man with a gas mask? We don't know who it is. That's how everyone got kidnapped. No one knows who he is, who Zero is, who Zerp is. Sorry. Pick up the map. Okay. Now we get to use the map screen, and then June keeps talking to us. Right. Oh. I don't think this was an important choice, was it? A replica of the Titanic. This one was not important, I don't think. It doesn't matter. Okay. Do you think this boat is the actual Titanic? Yes. It's exactly what it is, June. No, June. You are on board the genuine article. The Titanic. The cursed mummy. That's right. The mummy on board the Titanic. The next choice is taking the bookmark. Okay, so nothing's important until we get to the bookmark. And then we had to take a look at... Oh, I guess we didn't have to take a look at that thing over there. Then, is that something? Okay, I guess not. I guess not. Oh, wait, that was something. Yeah. And we got a key. Okay, then I think we can... What... let's see... Wait, the... Was there... anything... No, I'm looking around. I don't think there's anything else in this room. Okay, so let's head. Let's leave June by herself. Let's abandon her. Because she seems to be real clingy. Okay, yeah. The candlestick is in this room. Got that. And I think we have to combine that with matches. That's right. Jumpy is all ahead of the game. He knows what he's doing. We go in here. Okay, and we lit it up so we can look around now because we just couldn't look around if everything was just dark, you know? That's just madness. And we had that shower curtain. Let's see. Oh. Let's take that back. It's all bumpy. And it's a candlestick key, we found out. The candlestick key, I think, opens that. Pull that open. He's pumped about being able to do this. Alright, that's the first plate. Oh, that key, that's right. I had the key. Oh, hold on. I think he's about... Yep, there it is. There it is. Santa hates four-leaf clovers. He can't stand the sight of them. It makes the evil Santa Claus within him recoil in horror. So we do have to take it. And apparently, from what people have been saying, this is one of the main things we have to do to cause the true ending to happen for some reason. And I can't wait to see how that could possibly be true. So we're taking it. This is old content because we did take it before. I think the first time. You mean like gambling? Yeah, what do you think I'm talking about? Oh, Baccarat. Foreshadowing when we have to... we have to do Baccarat later on. That's right. Underneath the gas mask and trench coat, there's a chimpanzee. Mummified chimpanzee. The Clover bookmark is vital to uncovering Zerp's secret. Without it, none of it makes sense. Oh yeah, that's right. We won't actually be doing Baccarat in this playthrough. because that would have been a different path. Seek the exit, the door with the 9. Yep, has a 9. Nope, there's no casino in this run. We will never see the casino again. It is forever lost to us. Actually, I don't think they mentioned... I'm not sure if they mentioned that before, why it was called the Nonary game. Okay. Yep. We can just keep going through the numbers all day. But we do have a time limit. We can visit the casino when looking for Snake, but we cannot go in. And does that count? No, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. The casino will only exist forever in our memories. Yep, 9 hours. 9 persons, 9 doors. Though really it's 8 persons. Giving the game the title 9 persons it's a little bit of false advertising. Because it's just 9 for really only a very short period of time. No wonder it's called the Nonary game. And then Jumpy remembered, oh right, we're on a sinking ship. Alright, and yeah, I wanted to go back in here. I wasn't holding the key last time I examined this, that's right. And that gets me second tile. And I think the only thing we have to do now is get the shower curtain up. Right. Alright, and then we take a look through there. Okay. And then back through here. And through there. Nope, I'm leaving you, Santa. Leaving you alone with Lotus. You just have to deal with that. And what was right there? Yep, there it is. Got the third tile. And then back in here. And then Zero's just watching us, wondering how we're doing this fast. Let's see. Horse with mohawk. Right, there's the head of the horse with the mohawk. And that goes there. Okay, there we go. Zero's just watching this thinking, has he done this before? Alright, and then we're talking. And then, yeah, morphogenic field. That's right. Minicow 1, I don't think we're going to be getting to new content for a while, unless we choose... I guess we could choose here. There was a bunch of choices that we haven't actually used yet. We went with the dog once and Funya once. So how should we answer Lotus now? Which wrong answer should we choose? We've already seen Funya. We've already seen that. We shouldn't pick it again. I know it doesn't matter. Man's face? A face? It's Zerp's face. That's right. Lotus can act smug and above us just one more time. For old time's sake. Okay, now this is old content once again. Okay, and with that, we should be able to leave. That's right. I apologize to the Funya for not picking it. It gets enough attention as it is. Right, and now we're in here. We're in the kitchen. Okay, and once again, we have to find a way out. Now, let's see, I believe... Let's see, where's that storage room? Let's go there first. No, it wasn't that. That's it. Okay, then we look at cheese. Something behind this cheese. And we take that, and that was a bottle of oil. And now we take that off. Yep, that sure is June. Important thing is the box. Now I have a knife. And now no one's gonna mess with Jumpy. Now Jumpy's gonna mess with other people. Have I heard the story? Yes, I have. Yeah, you don't have to tell us about that, June. Jumpy likes it when the knife is rusty. That just makes it go in slower. Takes more effort. And that's how Jumpy needs. He needs it to be like that. Okay, bottle of oil, and I think we can unlock that. That's right. Okay, oh yeah, now it's time for the freezer. And let's see, Lotus will not go in because it's too cold. And then, oh no, we're locked in, and this never got explained how that happened. It just slammed shut, and then water burst onto it and froze. It just seemed very coincidental. Yet, that's what happened. And apparently, Lotus did not do anything at all. From what we've seen, it doesn't seem like she did that on purpose. Well, she would have had no reason to, as far as we know. Yet, it still does seem like a weird coincidence. Okay, so we got this. Then we look at here. And... okay, there. There's the dry ice. Was there anything else in here? A cutscene. Story is what was in there. And I believe... let's see. Okay, now, I believe that this is one of the important choices, right? We have to say that Jumpy finds this rather odd, because from what you're saying, we do have to talk about Ice 9, because for some reason that is part of the true ending. We can't get it unless we do this. Huh. That is weird, Santa. I'm going to ignore that I'm freezing to death and ask you why that might happen. And then we find out June knows all about Ice 9. Right, there it is. Let's see. I don't think this is an important choice. Is it? It looks like that we were honestly impressed with June last time, but I don't think this is one of the important choices. Do we say we're impressed? Annoyed, annoyed, annoyed. I don't think this matters. Let's just pick impressed so we can skip the dialogue. So, they were mentioning about how a chemical reaction that happened once suddenly happened with every instance of that thing everywhere in the world, which kind of ties into that whole global telepathy thing we were talking about people's brains accessing some kind of database. Except maybe that's not just with people, but that is also with like things and chemicals. Alright, so now I think we have everything we need. Let's look at the items and... oh wait, we didn't get the okay, yeah, there we go. The frozen chicken. It's really hard if you've forgotten. Jumpy really needs to know that it's really hard. Okay, we got that. We can combine it with the bottle. Don't dry ice combined with rope. Okay, that's what we need, and I think we can just go ahead and use it on that. There we go. The next important decision is picking door 7. Yep, we all got out. Alright, then we're mad at Lotus because she wasn't doing anything. Sometimes Lotus seems really smart, and then other times she just seems really dumb. It's kind of weird how she's written. Oh, okay, I think we had to look at the sink. Yeah, in the sink, well, next to the sink, was the whetstone, and we can combine it with the knife, so Jumpy will be more dangerous. Yeah, that's how I need it. I need it to be sharp. Okay. We want to cook the chunk of pork, because we just have to know what's on that paper. We're just so curious about what's on that paper. Looks like we can't use the knife yet. Okay, there we go. Now I can use the knife. And we cut it, and we get that. And this was one of the things that gave us trouble the first time, because we didn't see that one of the addition signs was a subtraction. And let's see. Right, I made a note of this. 4, 3, enter. There we go. And we got the card. And that should be all we need to get out. Uh-huh. There we go. And we solved it. We found it, I should say. I wonder, has there been a character that hasn't had a really weird pseudo-scientific rant at some point? Or has everyone gotten a turn at that so far? Yeah, maybe Clover. Maybe Clover. And yeah. I'm not sure about 7. Okay, the 9th man definitely did not. I'm sure if the 9th man had lived, if he had gotten the chance, he eventually would. Right, now we have to talk about stuff and things and times passing. We have 6 hours left. Oh, right, the reds don't work. The reds have parts missing, and we still don't know what the deal is with that. About why the parts of the reds had been removed and only to be put back later on. And then they're put back, and then Snake's gone, so we have to find him. Or maybe it'll turn out that the 9th man is actually Jumpy from the future. Like, that's Jumpy in, like, 20 or 30 years. Oh. And then we can just skip the search for Snake, if I understand right. Okay. And then we're gonna leave Snake behind. She's right. We have to leave someone behind. Okay, June doesn't like it. And this was the first time in our first run that we decided to screw other people for the sake of staying with June, because that was the most important thing, and we were going to sacrifice Lotus and Clover for the sake of not having to separate with June. And I still think Jumpy is an awful person because of that. Like, that was just a terrible thing to do. Right, Ace knocks himself out. And this whole thing with Ace nobly sacrificing himself continues to not make sense now that we've seen the safe ending. You suggest that I save? Alright. We can do that. We can save every so often. Okay. And we continue on. Oh, right. It was door 7? we have to go into door 7, I believe. Saving will break it. Well, no, this is not a Windows 3.1 game being run on a DOS emulator on Windows 7, so I think that this game should be more resistant to crashing. Okay, let's pick 7. Okay, so from what I was looking at, it seems that I couldn't remember what door 7 was going to lead to, but it seems that this leads to the operating room. We go with 7 and Clover, so we've only done that once so far. Can I really be sure of that? Well, no, but the game hasn't crashed yet. I understand that Virtue's Last Reward on the 3DS has all kinds of problems with that kind of thing, but this game has run very well so far. Okay. So this is where we have, yeah, the operating room with the mannequin. And let's see. In here we have to... well, let's look around. Anything on here? Yeah, we needed to pick that up. Anything here? Yeah, we need to get the lung from here, right? Or can we not take it yet? Oh, did we have to do something... Can we... no, we had the scalpel selected, so maybe I can't pick that yet. Maybe I can't pick that yet. Okay. Yeah, I need that. Right. And, yeah, okay, so I don't need to take that. This is where I'll bring all of the parts after I've collected them. Remember at least that much. That's locked. Now, that's probably the exit, I think. Well, that one's locked. And that's where we came in. Okay, so... let's see... oh, okay, we can get it. It was just I was clicking on the lung, thinking that must be it. Oh, wait, the forceps are not in my... okay, did I just use them? Okay, I just used the... no, I had the forceps selected right now, and I used them to get the fake organ. That's what happened. And I think I combine it with those. Yeah, I cut it open, and I get... okay, that's what happened. Okay. Key will work on one of those. It's working on that one. Okay. And we have this. I think we take these. We do take these. Okay. And yeah, I think I wrote a note down for this. Let's see. Okay. Right, I have it down as... whoops, no. That's not it. Yep, okay. I have it down as 349. There we go. Okay, and we take that. There's something else in there. The fake heart. Alright. Now, I read that there is something we have to talk about with 7 in this room. Do I have to look around until that queues up? Does anyone know if there's something I have to do? Oh, wait. Something... oh, wait. Okay. Here we go. He's starting to talk. Oh, wait. That's, this is new dialogue. I can't skip it. Like the molecules were communicating with one another. I guess Jumpy can say that because we know about Ice 9, perhaps? Or because of maybe Clover's conversation, I don't know. But we got information from a previous conversation, which is now being used here with 7. And 7 can't believe that we would actually know that, because Jumpy just does seem like kind of an idiot. Mm-hmm. The only question is, how does this coincide with the curse of the mummy? Because we know that the mummy had Ice 9 inside of it, apparently, from what June had said. It seemed like that was the case. Okay, so from what I read, the choice to make here is that we have to ask 7 if he knows about Ice 9. Do you know if that's the case? Okay, so you're saying yes, it is. Do we ask 7, you know about Ice 9? We learned all about it while we were freezing to death. Ice Ice Baby? Uh-oh, we triggered a memory. Hmm? Well, we heard that name before. Wait, what? Wait, did we hear the name before? That sounds familiar. I mean, we've been through so many playthroughs at this point. I'm not sure. Yes. Yes, this is correct so far. No, that's new. What's this about? Oh yes, the Carpathia, they came for the survivors. Right, that's right, the survivors. Oh, and then another ship came by to collect the corpses. Alright, what about it? Okay. Alright. That's not many, considering. Yep. I can imagine that they would be. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I imagine there would be a lot of items and personal effects in the water. We found a coffin. It had a gun in it. Yeah, that sounds like the coffin we found. Ah. So they axed it open. Yes? So the whole curse of the mummy thing does actually come around? It's not imagine it's not what I imagine the mummy to look like. There's no bandages or anything. I think this is the coffin we found, isn't it? I don't remember exactly. But the coffin we found in the previous endings was wood. No perfectly preserved mummy inside of it, though. Ah. Alright, so, yeah, the water in the mummy was Ice 9. There you go. It all is tying together. Every piece of the puzzle locking together as tightly as this coffin, as the pieces of the coffin. Uh-oh. So maybe maybe now that we know that, maybe one of the rooms that we've gone through will notice a newspaper from the time talking about Alice. Yeah, why would you say something like that, Seven? What are you talking about? You don't know. Because I stole Alice. Why is an ancient Egyptian mummy named Alice? It's because that's just what the workers who got the body, pick up the body, that's what they named her. That's what Seven said. They named her All Ice Alice. Yeah, it's dumb, but that's what they named her. Okay? Lord Dashiel Gordain? Yeah, actually, that name was mentioned in one of the previous runs. Alright. Why would he do that? Yeah, he talked that way. No one understood him. He didn't have many friends, because he tried to get into a conversation with the guy, and he just started talking in riddles and metaphors. Okay. What are you two talking about? Clover just disgusted at our wasting of time talking about the perfectly preserved mummy that was hidden on the Gigantic, which is probably this ship we're on. That wasn't a normal mummy. It was super mummy. I do remember that. Yeah, that is kind of nuts. Okay. So, I think that was the thing that we needed to do with 7. Let's see. Now we have all of these, all these organs. Let's see, we have the chest, the heart, the right arm. We need legs, I think, right? We don't have legs. We got this key, but we already used it. Let's see. That's the door we came in, right? There's another locked door. Whoop, another locked door over here. Let's see if we can go in, and we can. Okay. And let's see. Open that, and... Okay. And that's about the weight of the mannequins, I think, if I remember right. And these are locked. We have to do this puzzle right here. And let's see. Right, there's a laser. And let's see. How did we have to do this? Did we have to put this stuff in there? Okay, yeah. That opens that blue locker. We got the leg. You want me to be aware of something ahead of time? I wasn't really looking at the chat right there. What's that about? And red liquid. I did take notes down from a spoiler-free guide, so hopefully that'll be enough, but I have been asking to confirm it whenever we've gotten to an important choice, just in case. And we need blue liquid, and we need red liquid to make a purple laser. Okay. And then this opens that, and we get the fake stomach. Alright, now I think that is all of the... I think that's everything. So now we have to go back to the operating table. No, not that table. That one. Okay. Combine. We've done it. Mystery solved. Okay, and I think we had to exchange all of the parts except for the heart. There we go. That took a lot longer the first time. Alright, so... yeah, we went back here. And yeah, that's where the key was. And let's see, the exit, I think, was through here. Alright, that's right, Clover hung back. She was all sad. Oh wait, this is new information, new dialogue. Aha! Because I can now give Clover the 4-leaf clover. Try to cheer her up and say, look, here's a bookmark. It has a clover on it. That's what we're calling you. Doesn't that make you happy? That makes up for the probable death of your brother. And just to ask, but I assume we have to give her the 4-leaf clover. Give it to her, yes. Okay, giving Clover the 4-leaf clover bookmark. Mm-hmm. There it is. Apparently it's real important. But does it? I haven't heard that. And every time you look at it, you can remember that you got it on the day that you lost your brother. Oh, did Santa mention this? I actually don't remember it. And if we find him dead, exploded somewhere, maybe don't murder everyone else. I'm just saying that, you know, just in case it turns out that Snake's dead. Not saying he's dead, but, you know, maybe. You just have to be prepared for these things. And it looks like Clover is touched by our expression of sympathy, maybe? What's that? Hmm? Are you going somewhere with this, Clover? Yeah, I'm not sure where she's going with that. What should the word experiment mean to me? Sure. Well, considering you bolded the word trust, yes, definitely. Oh, was well, they did say Snake was one of the kids in the first Nonary game. Was Clover also there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, global telepathy, right, right. The database that all human brains are wirelessly connected to. We all share information and memories from that database, yes. Yeah, we just did that. Lock Socks? The ship of Theseus. Actually, no, I haven't. Tell me all about Lock Socks. That is a sock, all right. It has a kind of either a stain or a hole on the toe. You probably shouldn't wear that sock. Okay, it is a hole. Well, I mean, socks are cheap. I would just get a new sock. But what do you think? What would you do if your sock got a hole in it? Would you continue to use it, patch it up? Because it's still good, right? Or would you just throw it away, buy a new sock? Because socks are disposable. It looks like so far most of you are saying to patch it, so, I mean, we'll say that the sock is still good. We want to make use of our resources. We don't want to just buy a new one, just because this one has a hole. And what happens if eventually the entire sock is just patches? Is that where this is going? I mean, that would be a really uncomfortable sock, I think, if it was just all patches. The nature of the sock. Alright? Because there is no one part of the ship that makes it that ship. But with a human being, I guess you would say the brain is. No matter what happens to the other parts of the body. It's still John's head, so I'm gonna go John. I mean, if John has a new arm, it's still John realizing he has a new arm. Doesn't mean he becomes someone else. Right? Cells are constantly being replaced. It's an interesting thought experiment to imagine what parts of your body are made from what things you've been eating. Right, we're all combined into just like this soup that's just made all of matter and nutrients. And we're just all connected in the soup, man. Well, Seven, you could have come in here and been in on this conversation, because it's kind of interesting. Seven, let me take a look at your socks. You see, Seven, if you were to tear a hole in this sock and then put a patch in it, would it still be your sock? Yeah, secret meeting. Talking about socks. They're like big action figures, you know? John's got a kung fu grip. I'm into all kinds of things, Seven. You don't even know. Right, I did ask before if everyone had had a some kind of pseudoscientific rant, and I guess that was Clover's. And I think we found it. Alright, this is old content now. My brother might be dead. But at least my socks don't have holes in them.